What up? It's your girl Guru JoJo here to speak about a topic of interest. This is about the art of sarcasm and rhetorical questioning. So basically, sarcasm is something that we develop later in life, right? And what's the point of it? Like, it sounds cool, I guess sometimes, like it's a different way to convey a message, a different way to communicate, but what's the point of it? What's the purpose? Sarcasm is actually a really good tool to use. Now, this video purpose is not to persuade a bunch of people to utilize sarcasm. You probably already use it all the time, especially right now since we've been in Capricorn season and Aquarius season. These zodiac signs in particular, they utilize a lot of sarcasm. Pisces as well. I would say Virgo too. Everyone utilizes it, but a lot of times because sarcasm is an alternative way of communicating and Aquarius has to do with alternative things, then Aquarius, they utilize this tool a lot. Capricorns do too, because Capricorns always feel the need to be on top of something. So a lot of times if a Capricorn has a energy in Libra too, like a personal planet in the 7th house, which is ruled by Libra, or if they have like a square to Venus or something like that, or even like a conjunction or a sextile or a trine to Venus, you may notice that Capricorns are utilizing the energy of sarcasm because it's a way for them to kind of appear to be relatable, friendly, without directly doing it. On the other hand, sarcasm is a great method, a great tool to utilize for things like therapy. Your traditional therapist, psychologist, clinical psychologist, they utilize this tool, especially in things like psychotherapy. Okay, if you go to therapy, usually, I learned this in a sociology course, I think. I don't remember, it doesn't matter. The point being is that when you're actually providing therapy for a client or a patient, you don't give them advice. Okay, they're telling you something and you kind of withdraw the question back at them, but you formulate it in a different way, in an alternative way. So you actually are repeating exactly what they said in a different way. This is a great method because it allows for the client or the patient to actually perceive the situation from the outside looking in. So now something that they're kind of stuck internally speaking within their own headspace, they're able to actually come out of that and communicate it in a way that is more outside. Like they can actually see what they're saying. And it kind of allows for the person to kind of make their own judgment. Like, okay, I'm hearing this over again and this sounds stupid. So it allows for you to kind of see how things are playing out through perceiving it at a different angle. And this helps for growth and maturity when you're able to do this, because it helps to expand the mind. So the usefulness in rhetorical questioning and sarcasm, because these kind of work hand in hand, right? A rhetorical question is pretty similar. It's something where you would ask a question not for it to be answered directly at this point in time, but for you to actually think about in your own head. Or perhaps for the other person to kind of think about, right? That's kind of the same thing as sarcasm. It's the same thing as irony and whatnot. So these methods of communication, we utilize them all the time in various areas and for beneficial purposes. For things like comedy, so it makes things funny sometimes. And it just kind of makes you think about things. A lot of people, they have problems with sarcasm because it kind of makes them feel stupid. Like, you're like, wait a minute. But that's the point of it, to make you kind of see what you're not seeing. So it works as like a reflection. Sarcasm is a great reflection tool. It allows for you to actually see what energy you're pushing out because it's allowing you to see it from a different angle. So it's like taking the reflector and kind of like turning it this way or turning it that way. And this is helpful for you to understand what's really going on in your life or how you're actually perceiving the situation. So that's what I'm speaking about in this video in particular. This was about the art, sarcasm, and rhetorical questioning. This is beneficial. A lot of your therapists utilize this tool in order to provide therapy to help the client or the patient to be able to perceive their situations in a different way by reflecting the question right back at them. And then they're able to be like, oh, ding, everything kind of wakes up. Some people may be a little bit like weird about it. They may have a conflict with it because of the way it's presented. But this is what they do. This is what they do when you go get therapy. They'll do something like Johnny will go and ask, like, he'll be like, you know, I just don't understand what's going on with me and my girlfriend. She's just not, she hasn't been cooking dinner lately. And I know she said she's been stressed out at work and stuff like that. But, you know, just because she's stressed out, she doesn't have to bring that upon like the home. Like, I'm hungry. And she's just going to cause more stress for herself because now I'm going to be upset and that's going to mess up our relationship. But then that's going to mess up things at work. The therapist may be like, I see. So you're saying that basically her problems at work, they don't really matter and she should just not really care about her own problems because you're more important. It's like, they may say it a little bit nicer, to be honest, because they're a therapist and they probably want like good reviews and want you to come back. That's why I ain't your therapist. Because I'm going to say that, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it works. Now, when you hear it that way, hopefully the person's not too narcissistic. They're going to be like, like, damn, that's how I sound right now. Like, wow, I didn't realize that's the way I was thinking. Yeah, well, that's what you said in a different way. Like, you see, that's how it works. This is the art of sarcasm and rhetorical questioning. Thank you for watching. Blessings, light, and love.